Perfect steak. Dry-aged tomahawk.
It's becoming really, really, really cool is what's called reverse searing, even though we're grilling. Reverse grilling, I guess. And it's really simple. Just place these.
You like a tomahawk steak?
Oh, yeah.
You don't feel like you're just paying for that long bone for no reason? A lot of things you can do with that steak.
Yeah, and it usually has a lot of fat on it too. You got to be.
So you'd prefer just a ribeye over a tomahawk?
Yeah, but usually a tomahawk. If I make one tomahawk, it would feed like 3 of us.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah, they are big.
They're big.
First question out of the book. I mean, we're already rocking and rolling with questions, Phil.
Okay. Oh,
T-Fred, very astute.
Getting nothing by T-Fred.
Nope.
Yeah, T-Fred, I built this over the last few weeks.
Months.
Hey, Chris and Phil and Ronnie, who's skipping the show? Well, do you see Ronnie here, T-Fred?
Again.
Takes a lot of days off.
Vacation time.
Every day's vacation for Ronnie Phillips.
G.F. Guthrie says, look like a new desk.
It is a new desk.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Thanks.
Phil looking slimmer is what
Independent Phil.
Independent Phil, yes. Every time Phil, best
Yes.
behavior.
Oh, my sweet,
Wait, is that
beautiful
is
wife.
that your Tanya or the other Tanya?
That's my girl.
Okay, all right.
I think.
I think it is. She has the cat.
Yeah, that's Tanya.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other one just said Tanya.
Yes.
There
I
wasn't
think
two
that's
Tanya Nichols.
right. Yeah. So
Chris is looking comfortable. He is very comfortable. He hasn't left this damn desk since this morning, just sitting here.
been here. Well, I took a lunch break.
Thank you for all the friends and the acquaintance you bought lunch for today.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Greg can only laugh for about half an hour with us today.
Well, dadgummit, Greg. Greg, you got to get with me. I got some orders I need to make. Greg does a great job on tumblers, all kinds of engraving. I mean, any and everything. Does a great job with that. But go check him out on Facebook. But Greg, get with me. Well, I need to pay you for some tumblers, and then I need to order some more.
Every time it's getting ready to rain here,
Yeah.
it stops before it gets to Guthrie. Every time. Look, it was coming this way and it dissolved. The rain.
Well, I mean, the good Lord thinks that we've had enough for a couple days.
We're talking about water here in a little bit.
But you're saying the good Lord doesn't know best? What?
I don't think he said that we have enough.
What? How do you know?
Well, our lakes are low.
They're not empty.
They could be.
And before they get that way, guess what'll happen?
It'll rain a lot.
Good Lord will open the heavens up, and we'll be fine.
It's usually not this dry. We'll get into it here in a little bit. But
Yeah, it's really dry. I saw some pictures on Facebook today. My friends up in the Flint Hills hauling water to feed their livestock.
oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, like, we're not talking like your 3 head that are pinned up by the house. We're talking
Right.
about their livestock. Wow. So it's a very, 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 very bad situation. No doubt.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it here in a minute.
Okay.
We'll talk about this. Well, it's 6 o'clock. I think might as well start.
What's that right there?
Yeah,
You get something on it?
no,
That wasn't there this morning when I left.
yes. It's just part of the wood. There's a dog.
We got a barking puppy somewhere.
Bow, wow, wow, EPO, EPA, sounds of a dog.
I'm ready. Let's go. Let's light this candle.
Okay.
Welcome to the Open Mic Podcast with Chris Evans and Phil Nichols, along with Ronnie Phillips. The Open Mic Podcast is part of the Second Banana Media Podcast Network. Coming to you live from Guthrie, Oklahoma, inside the Second Banana Media Studios, here's Chris Evans.
Hello and Mike podcast, Wednesday, May 31st. Clouds but no rain here in Guthrie. Silas B. Maxwell, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. Set for another week. Phil's back from holiday.
Well, I just took a short trip to go support my children. Live in St. Louis.
How was the food up in St. Louis?
That was great.
Yeah.
I wish I could eat like that every day.
A lot of barbecue. Did you go with the dry barbecue or the wet barbecue? No? You missed out on the barbecue?
No barbecue.
St. Louis is known for its barbecue up there.
Is it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. So they didn't have any fancy barbecue?
A lot of fancy restaurants that serve barbecue.
Yeah.
We chose other fancy restaurants that serve other types of food.
Vegan?
Yes.
Well, no wonder you're starving. You're losing weight. Wow. We appreciate you checking us out, and a lot of people in our pre-show has noticed a new item here.
New table.
Sarah Phillips says new table. Yes, it is a new table.
Cousin Dave built this for the studio under our supervision.
Heavy supervision.
Yeah. There's a lot of input.
Yeah.
Given.
So
Not much received.
And this is a 2-person show here, but what's really cool about this desk.
Does Ronnie still live in Guthrie?
I don't know. Ronnie who?
Exactly.
Yeah. But this desk is our new podcast desk, our new broadcast desk, and you can comfortably fit up to 4.
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
And it very comfortably 4. We could probably get 5 or 6 if we had to. But
we had to.
But yeah, this is I got Tanya says on the barbecue real quick. Station number 3 has great barbecue.
Station number. Okay, I've got to file this disclaimer.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Station number 3 is a great place just right around the corner from our kids' home in St. Louis. Cool. I know I've talked about this, but such a cool.
I'm getting ready for the next spot.
It's a rookie mistake.
I'm getting ready for the next spot.
But they do have barbecue, albeit tofu barbecue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably lesser price then?
Oh, no.
No.
Vegan and less price don't go hand in hand at restaurants.
So Brittany says, I'm excited to sit at that desk and tell my guests not to wear green. Yes. So let me, I got behind the scenes.
Oh.
I can't mute it.
What?
The desk.
Oh.
A new feature. Look at this.
Oh.
Let me get it ready. Hey, it's Phil
boy.
Cam. Look.
Oh, boy. Look at the profile on that melon. Good Lord.
Well, you're lucky because
I apologize,
I
Tanya.
told Phil to put some pants on.
Well, I'll be darned. Looky there.
Yeah, but so here's the cool desk.
It's good.
Let me get it right here real quick.
Oh, we're going to do the whole thing.
We're going to do the whole thing. So there's my little notes and my stream deck.
Yeah.
People probably can't hear me, but we got a lot of space underneath
He went
here.
mobile, completely mobile.
We won't go any further about there, but let me go to the front.
Show him the front.
Give the play-by-play because I can't talk.
So Dave, cousin Dave, did a great job building this for us, and great job catching the lighter on the top for the lights and the good shot with the camera and darker around the edges. Did a great job. Got a lot of hours in this thing. He really did a nice job building it out. So very appreciative of Dave Evans, our friend, my business partner, overall Renaissance kind of guy, does a little bit of everything, could cook, loves woodworking, flew jets in the Air Force for 24 years. So kind of has done it all. Good guy. Is that it? You had to show him Satan's candy? Satan's candy.
Yeah. New feature.
Good stuff.
New
It
feature.
is cool.
I had to show that.
Very cool.
Yeah. Brittany says that's cool. We got some color strips that we're going to try on there. I don't know if it'll. I don't know. If we kind of looked at it a little bit earlier.
Light strips?
Light strips.
I don't know how much they're going to show.
Yeah, I don't know how much they'll show. I think
Can you take those back?
I've already opened it. I destroyed the box.
Oh, so no. Okay.
I figured we can do
Put
something.
those on the trailer. You informed me today that we need to invest some more money in an updated logo.
Yeah, our trailer has the old logo.
Yeah.
It doesn't have Silas.
Do I have to take the old logo off?
Yes.
Or can I just add Second Banana to Silas?
Well, that logo is no longer associated with Second Banana Media, so off.
So you got to pay to remove.
Right.
A lot of moving parts in this relationship.
Jason says he was here for Chubbo. Guess he'll leave.
Oh, see you, Jason.
He said, I just got back from St. Louis yesterday, too. Super cool mini golf course at the Foundry.
Foundry, yeah. Yeah, our kids live down in the, I can never remember the name of it. St. Louis is a very easy city to get around. It just basically does a loop. Very easy. You're basically 15 minutes from anywhere in St. Louis.
Okay.
Kids live about a mile, I'd say a mile and a half from the Budweiser facility.
Oh.
From the corporate office.
I've toured that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we have too. It's cool. Did you go see the horses?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yes.
But yeah, they live
Do
in.
you have the samples at the end still?
Yeah, yeah. Still have samples, and of course
Was there
they'll feed you.
a lot of people there? Because the beer sales are down.
Oh, this was a year or so ago. But no, it's really cool though. I love St. Louis. Really a cool vibe in these communities where they have the neighborhood bars, neighborhood restaurants, neighborhood coffee shops, neighborhood shops, stores, retail stores. Just got a small town feel in the middle of the city.
Jason was in University City.
Okay,
Was
very
where
good.
he was at. So
Very good.
Tanya, Gorse Park.
Gorse Park, yeah.
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 So
Great place. Kids are happy. They love it. Fits their vibe.
she meant Forest Park.
Yeah, Forest Park.
Forest Park.
But we walk. I mean, you walk everywhere,
Yeah.
which is good actually. I mean, it's nice to get out and stretch your legs.
Have you done the Arch?
We went to the Arch Saturday. Didn't go up in it. I have no desire to go up.
Have you done it before though?
No, that was the first time I'd ever been
never
to the
done
Arch.
it?
No, never been in the Arch. That kind of stuff, like the Statue of Liberty, I'd rather stand and look at it than go in it.
Really?
Yeah,
I hear the Statue of Liberty is very small. What you would
for what you think.
For what
yeah.
you think.
Yeah. But the Arch is not small. It is massive.
No, it is massive. We went up there.
Massive.
Kale was probably 2 or 3. We had
Yeah.
to go down because he had to go potty. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
They said, I think we read somewhere where it's
The
almost.
cart. You had to take the cart. It's like
Oh, really?
a roller coaster ride up there.
Well, now that would be cool.
Yeah.
If I'd known that, I might have done it. All I thought about was walking up that damn thing.
No, you take a cart up there.
Well, hell, I'll go see it now.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to step it. It's almost 700 feet.
Well, and look, you go down into underneath the.
Yeah.
Into
Yeah,
the
you
ground.
walk down.
Walk
and,
down. Yeah.
Yeah. Really cool, though. Right next to it, of course, the Mississippi River is right there. And they had helicopter rides the day we were there.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you helicopter ride?
I would have loved to, but we didn't.
Why not?
It was sleepy time. It was time for an afternoon nap. Yeah, we had a full day already. Did the zoo at St. Louis Zoo.
Not a big zoo guy.
Oh, love the zoo. Love the zoo. Good people watching place, the zoo.
Yeah. Just a quick reminder. Jason Kenning says the cards are still terrible.
Well, Jason, this is where it ends for us.
I'm taking a beverage, drink real quick. You take one as well.
I got a new hat in St. Louis. Got a Cardinals hat
Why?
because we've covered this. It's the greatest baseball town in America.
I've never seen you talk or hear you talk about the Cardinals one time.
Well, when I found out that
We like the Cubs.
Cub, right,
You changed.
right,
Okay.
right.
Okay. No, that's all.
yeah, all come together.
Kenny likes the arch. It's neat inside the arch, they say.
Yep.
So, yeah.
A lot of fun.
I edit myself. It was little Lance that had to go to the bathroom, so we had to.
Oh, little
I
Lance.
think Kel and I stayed up. I can't remember what it was.
Did you see Cotting? What Cotting said?
No, I didn't hear what.
So I like the way this sounds. Got to pay to take them off. Got to pay to put them on. Old Ryan, sign tech, our sign guy, does a great job.
Yeah, that's who does our all of our signs, and so yeah.
Does a great job with hats. Great job with any kind of embroidery. Does a great job.
Yep. So coming up here in a little bit, I have Phil came back from holiday.
It was a short break. Wasn't holiday. You're going on holiday for 2 weeks.
Yes,
2 weeks.
not a full 2 weeks, but
2 days off. 12 days. Holiday. News business is good, huh? International traveler.
international travel.
Oh, yeah.
Chubbo, who used to be on our show.
Well, I don't know where he is.
Yeah, he
He just comes and goes as he pleases.
Yeah.
Doesn't tell us.
No.
If he does give us notice, it's usually 20, 30 minutes before we start.
Our shows are usually more viewed
When he's not here.
when he's not here.
Yeah,
So that's
true.
There is that.
That's valid.
So we'll have 21 family. We got some top family vacations. Where are the best spots to go for a family vacation? Phil thinks St. Louis is the number one. You think St. Louis number one on the list?
No, it's number 6.
Number 6. Okay.
Yeah. Piedmont's in the one hole.
We'll have some news. Well, also coming up here in a minute, top 10 socially acceptable things that should be considered unacceptable.
I have no idea what this is, but this should be good.
Let me tease you with one of them.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you number 1.
Okay.
Okay. This is number 5. We'll go right in the middle.
All right.
Documenting your daily life on social media.
You do that.
What? I post.
Food.
Okay.
What?
But not every day.
You would if you could.
No.
I think you would.
I make
You always brag
I
when
don't
you're
always put it on there.
when you're cooking the meat. That's when you get really cocky.
Well, that's why I
You get
enjoy
cocky.
it.
You know, you get
It looks
cocky when you
good.
do that.
Not only does it taste good, but the presentation. You make a good presentation, but
You are good. You are a good cook. I will say that.
but I don't do it all the time.
No, there are people that do though.
Yeah. Well, like we got sent a Facebook post that was like very detailed.
About
I don't want to say their name,
I'm
but
trying to remember how long ago.
just the other day, going through their stuff that you would never shouldn't put on social media.
yes.
Yes. But like, no, I don't care if you got Starbucks this morning. I don't care you got a fancy looking dish at a restaurant. This list is stupid. Personally, I post something if it's special occasion, like traveling to a famous landmark or something.
Yeah, that's fun.
Worse is parents who like to post their kids on their Facebook page without their permission, like they will really try to embarrass you in front of their friends or for no reason. Sometimes it's okay for a family photo.
Wait. Read that again.
Okay. Worse is parents who like to post their kids on their Facebook page without their permission.
With whose permission?
I guess their kids.
Oh, shut up. When the hell did we start asking kids that you house, feed, keep alive, basically, if you can put some of them on their damn Facebook? That's stupid. Who said that?
You're invading their territory.
Was that Tanya that said that?
No.
Okay.
No. Sometimes it's okay if it's a family photo or something you did, like an achievement of some kind, but after the age where you're old enough to have social media, parents need to stop posting pictures on their
kids
accounts.
need to know their damn place and shut up. Parents can do what they want.
All right. So we have a few more of those coming up here, coming up as well. So that's just one. As you can tell, Phil's already triggered.
Well, I'm a little bit tired of adults acting like they have to have permission from minors for everything in the world. I'm a little bit bothered by that.
Okay, so Cotting says Orange Beach Gulf Shores. We'll see if that
Good.
makes the list here.
So that would make Chapels. Jeff likes that place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of rain forecast for Gulf Shores coming up in the week. Yep. 70, 80% chance. Hopefully, there's a high chance of rain here in Guthrie.
Oh, it's going to
Friday
stop
and
short.
Saturday.
You put the hex on us.
Oh, that's George Costanza's dad. Stop short.
Stop short.
Stop short.
Stop short.
That's my move. That's a good move. He goes, you damn right it's a good move. Jason Kane says San Diego. I bet he's close to that. Brittany says Orlando. You know what?
Orlando's good.
Yeah.
Clearwater Beach, Tampa Bay, Clearwater Beach area would be on my list.
So let's go through these real quick. Sonoma County, California is number 21.
Yeah.
Number 20.
See how many did you been to?
I've 0 for 1.
Okay.
Niagara Falls, New York.
Been there?
0 for 2. Number 19. Yosemite National Park.
Have not been there.
I have not been there. 0 for 3. And I'm going to start saying 0 for until I get there.
Okay.
Washington, D.C.
Been there?
I have not been there. I haven't done the East Coast trip yet.
Yeah.
I'm ready to.
Yeah.
I think we're getting close to use. Acadia National Park in Maine.
Have not been there.
You never hear anything happen in Maine except for election time.
Evidently, we're
They go to
missing
the
out.
poll. But you never hear anything about Maine.
Jake and Hannah just went up to the East Coast around Christmas time, and they loved it, so it was beautiful.
That's so.
Yeah.
16, San Diego.
Love
San Diego. Sam, the wife, would rank that near the top.
You've been there, right?
Been there? Yes. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
I've been to one. Yeah. San Diego. Wisconsin Dells in Wisconsin.
Been to Wisconsin, not Wisconsin Dells.
I've never been to Wisconsin. That was number 15. Number 14, Yellowstone National Park.
Never been there.
Bunch of trees.
Sure.
Forest,
Yeah.
water,
Smokey the Bear.
Smokey the Bear. I've never been there either.
Yeah.
Number 13, Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Absolutely.
How about Sandusky, Ohio?
I know it was a great setting for a great movie.
What's that?
Black Sheep Family.
Oh, never heard of it.
That's not good.
Number 12, Ocean City in Maryland.
Never been to Maryland. Never been to Ocean City.
I've never been to Maryland. Number 11, Williamsburg, Virginia.
Been to Virginia. Never been to Williamsburg.
Sounds very
Uppity.
Victorian.
Uppity. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Number 10, Glacier National Park,
Never been there.
Montana.
Never been there.
Me neither. Number 9, New York City, New York.
Zero desire to ever go to New York City.
But you never been.
Nope. And don't care to ever go.
Really?
No.
Just to see all the buildings?
No.
Too many people?
Well,
Dirty? Smelly?
no. I just
No?
see. I love Chicago.
Expensive?
I love Chicago.
Okay.
And you've heard me say this numerous times. Chicago, I think, is the coolest big city in America. I love it. But just something about New York. I just don't like the vibe.
Like you might get
Oh,
mugged.
No, I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
I've had a good run.
Number 8, Branson, Missouri.
Love Branson.
I think Brittany's been to Branson.
Love Branson.
She just got back from Branson. Yeah, I've been to.
Steal your dollar cities in Branson.
Yeah, Silverdale's overrated. That place. What's their?
It's a rite of passage when your kids are young.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I have been to Branson.
Yeah.
Been there multiple times.
Yeah.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Been there.
I mean, I have not been there.
Yeah.
Number 6, Grand Canyon.
Been there.
I have been there as well.
Yeah. That was the trip when your dog almost killed my wife. I think I forgot about that. Sweet Tanya. Laying in the backyard.
Number 5, Great Smoky Mountain National Park, Tennessee.
Been to Tennessee.
Me too. Been to Tennessee,
Yep.
but not there. Number 4, come on, Outer Banks, North Carolina. That's a Netflix show, right? Outer
Yeah.
Banks.
I've been to North Carolina. I've never been to Outer Banks, I don't think.
All right. Number 3, Maui, Hawaii.
Maui. Hawaii. You want to go to Hawaii someday?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maui's, I think,
Is it a 5-hour plane ride?
I think it's a little far. Well, once you get to California,
Oh.
it's like 6. I think I'm not for sure, but yeah, it's everybody talks about Maui. Maui seems to be the one everybody talks about.
Okay. Before we get to the let's see here. Before we get to the top 2, let's see how our friends are getting it here. Brittany says San Antonio. We'll see if it's on the top 2. I was there last summer. It was good.
Yeah, San Antonio's good.
It was good,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like San Antonio.
Jason Canning, Guyman.
Guyman's way up there.
Yeah, way up there.
Way up there.
Steph used to live in Sonoma County, Santa Rosa, 5 years prior to Guthrie.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay. Greg Gibson, Pismo.
We'll go with that.
Pismo Beach, California.
Yeah.
Brittany says Chicago. That's high
Love
on our
Chicago.
list. We've been in Chicago 4 or 5 times.
Love Chicago.
Actually, Sam and I honeymooned in Chicago.
They just they can't decide which baseball team they love up here.
Hey, I heard, speaking of Chicago, I think there was 29 or 30 murders in Chicago over the weekend.
Just insane.
Over the weekend.
That's insane.
And you don't hear about it. Like, it's like, all
That
right.
doesn't fit the
Narrative.
Don't want to talk
30
about that.
murders?
When you have some of the most strict gun laws in the United States, and you have 30 murders over a weekend, it kind of doesn't fit the narrative.
And how, if you're an investigator, police, how do you even begin to?
Because they're understaffed.
Well,
I guarantee you they're understaffed.
And if it's gang, they just kill
It's
each other.
it's
And
just-
how far do you investigate? Do
I've
you
never,
try, people don't talk?
I've never seen, as much as I like the city of Chicago, I've never seen a place that acts like nothing to see here more than the city of Chicago.
Yeah. All right. Sidebar. Aubrey, my
Oh yeah,
OBS,
Madison Park.
Madison Park.
Yes,
I've
that's
been
a
to
good
Madison
one.
Park.
That's a good one, Ob.
That was a good one. We enjoyed our time at Madison Park.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Top 2. Anaheim, California.
I can see that.
We went to Anaheim, drove through there,
Yeah.
and saw a baseball game
Yep.
in Anaheim.
Who played?
It was the Angels and the Dodgers.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
There you go.
Angels and Dodgers.
Yeah.
And the number 1 destination to take your family for a vacation in the United States,
Disney World.
Kind of. Orlando, Florida. Orlando, Florida.
Orlando, Florida.
Universal Studios. And I've been
Orlando's cool.
You've been in Universal Studios in California,
Yeah.
which was fun. It was way better than like Disney World,
Yeah.
Disneyland, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I've not been to Orlando.
Orlando's cool because Florida outside of the beach areas looks like Oklahoma. When you're like driving through like central Florida, you look around and go, okay, there's cows, there's farms, there's it's just. But Orlando's a cool place. I like Orlando.
7 minutes ago when we started this, who do you think picked Orlando as the number one destination? Person who wins all the time.
Oh, Brittany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the proof. That was 7 minutes ago.
Yeah. Does she Google that fast?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah. So top family vacations. St. Louis did not make it, Phil. Sorry.
That's all right. They don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, they're misinformed.
All right. Well,
What's your favorite place you've ever vacationed?
in the U.S.?
Well, excuse me. Fancy. Well, let's just go worldwide. We'll start with the world, then we'll narrow it down to the U.S.
The world?
Yeah.
Banff was pretty darn cool.
Canada?
Canada.
Huh.
Whistler was nice as well.
I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
Banff was beautiful.
No, I know. Yeah,
Big
it's
old
gorgeous.
castle.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Free.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think Banff, as far as pretty,
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
Rome's incredible.
I tell you another one that didn't make the on this list anyway was Estes Park.
Yeah, none of the Colorados.
None of the Colorados.
Yeah, none of the Colorados. That's interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. But Estes Park was really nice.
Yeah, Colorado's
As
beautiful.
long as you go when it's not real cold. I don't like to be real
Yeah,
cold. So.
Pacific Northwest is gorgeous. I mean, it's gorgeous. Up in the Washington State area, it's absolutely stunning up there.
And Shirley says New Zealand.
That would be good.
I've never been to New Zealand.
That's what Steph sent us.
Oh, the tomahawk.
Got the
workout.
tomahawk going. Our good buddy Steph from Strive Wellness.
Brett says St. John USVI on a catamaran.
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 That was one of the options for my.
Oh yeah, she
upcoming
did that
holiday.
fancy trip last year.
Yeah. Best trip so far she's been on. So
So your best trip is Canada, and then your best trip in the States is.
we like Chicago.
Yeah.
Estes Park was nice. We didn't get to stay at the Grand Canyon very long.
Yeah.
I think it'd been kind of cold out.
Big hole in the ground.
Big hole in the ground. But I think the camping and
Yeah. No,
if
absolutely.
you had a group of friends and all that good stuff hanging out. So
Yep.
but yeah, we're gonna try this cruise thing again.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna try
You
it.
guys leave shortly for that.
Leaving shortly?
What time you boarding on Friday?
I can't tell you. Can't tell you that anymore. You got in trouble last time.
It'll be around noon. Be around noon.
Maybe.
No, it's around noon.
We'll see.
No, it is.
So
Everybody reach out to Chris around noon Friday. He loves it when that happens.
no, it wasn't me. It was the wife.
Oh, I know. I think the quote was, "Your friend's an idiot."
Your friend's
I believe
an
that.
idiot.
I think
As she
that's-
was answering the phone call for the 25th
Yeah,
time.
your friend's
Yeah.
an idiot. Yeah,
So,
yeah. She knows me well.
all right. I got one thing to get to, Phil, before we
Okay.
talk about a few local items here.
Okay.
Let's see here. Pull it up here. Al Pacino. Have you heard about Al Pacino?
He's old.
83 years
Yeah. Are
old.
you talking about his 22-year-old girlfriend?
She's 29.
29. Okay.
29.
Young lady.
Yeah.
Sure, she's a good Christian woman.
They've been dating for a year now.
Yeah. Yeah. She dated Mick Jagger before
That's
him.
right. How do you?
I saw the same story today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's pregnant.
Oh, well, good for Al.
Good for Al. Yeah.
Yeah.
Al's 3 other kids now got to split.
Well, you don't know. You
It
don't.
went to a third.
You don't
now
know.
it's to a
well,
fourth.
you don't know what the prenup says.
They're not married.
Oh boy, yeah, 4. Yeah, there's 4. Yeah, that's a bad day if you're the other 3. They took a hit. They took a hit today.
Surely it's not a 5th with the wife.
Well, they're down.
I'm
Oh
sure-
no. I'm sure. I mean, by the time taxes and attorney fees and everything's
you got
done,
to redo everything.
yeah, all the kids will probably only get 60, 70 million apiece. I don't know how they're going to get by.
Yeah. I'm sure she's deeply in love. Yeah.
I mean, I think all people are with people from love because they love them.
I think when the baby's born and get his driver's license, that will be 100 years old.
You think the baby's going to go, hoo-yah?
I don't know what that means.
That was from a movie.
Al
Son of a
Pacino.
woman.
Is that the Scarface? Is that guy?
Same guy.
Yeah. Say hello to my little.
My little friend.
That guy.
Yeah, same guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the lead in the greatest movie ever made.
The Rookie. The Cubs pitcher. No.
I'm not even gonna. No. The Godfather.
Oh,
It was Michael Corleone.
Oh, Michael Corleone.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
So wait a second.
Kanye goes
She's
right out,
29.
says, gold digger.
And he's 80 what?
83.
So that's
29 goes to 83. Hold on, I messed up.
The views
That's
and
a
opinions
50.
expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
we call that the Phil Nichols slot. So 53-year age difference. 52. No, 53. He's 83.
83.
54 year age
yes,
difference.
Yes. That's basically
That's
your
my
That's
age.
your
She
age.
was born.
Yes.
Okay, that's filthy.
You can't pick who you fall in love with.
Evidently you can.
So I wonder, like,
Oh gosh.
was it like the Immaculate Conception, or was she like, yeah,
What are you saying about Al? He might be going to Strive Wellness.
that's true, but were they trying? I wonder.
Well, to some degree, yeah. I don't know if you know how babies are made, Chris, but
Well,
that'd
you
be
know,
some participation.
well, I meant, was she on birth control?
These are all
Did
very-
she skip it?
these are all very private
to be gold
questions.
digger to get the money.
Well, I don't think she's a gold digger. I just think she's a young lady that has the joy of her firstborn child.
Tanya thinks they're a gold digger.
You're right, baby, gold digger.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, it is.
A little weird,
That's-
weird.
Well, that's not a little weird. That's just.
Yeah, Tanya says that'd be like dating your granddaughter,
That's exactly what that would be like.
maybe great granddaughter.
You know, he's got the old man thing smell going on now. 83. Even if you're a Hollywood actor, you still get the old man breath and the old man got all the other old man qualities.
If you keep brushing your teeth,
No, there's some stuff that goes on when you get a certain age.
well, you got to floss.
I don't think
Does
it
it-
helps. No.
That's a
There's lot-
thing?
Oh, there's a lot of things when you get older. An older man, things stick to things. They didn't
Allergic
used
to latex, Tanya asks.
Oh, boy.
We'll go
There's
right
my
past
girl.
that.
You want to play the commercial?
No, the viewers.
Practice. We're talking about practice. Very good, Jason. That's
You've
very
got three. He has the old man everything.
good. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
You just assume.
No.
All right, a couple of local things here. I don't think people realize how bad water levels are. I think
Are we rationing yet?
not yet.
Well,
Not yet. And
that's when people will know how bad it is.
yeah, because the lakes, man, if you drive out to the lake, I've been to Guthrie Lake. I haven't been out to Liberty Lake yet.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures though. It is like, wow.
No, it's bad.
Yeah.
Stefan and Tina Hartzell, Strive Wellness, their backyard goes right into Guthrie Lake, bone dry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just bad.
And when we got all that rain, you know, I think it raised the lake up a foot.
Yeah.
But it was still down 7 feet.
Yeah, no, it's still brutally
And what's
low.
weird about that is it's end of May.
Yeah.
We haven't hit June, July, August
No,
yet.
the dry, hot season is
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
No, we've gotten the bulk of the rain we're going to get.
Yeah. So with that, no rationing yet in the Guthrie.
It's coming, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to have to.
And we had 2 storms pop up near Guthrie. It
Yeah.
went just south of us
Yeah.
every time. It was like
Yeah.
so close. But so this was an interesting topic on Facebook in the Guthrie area. The city of Guthrie rightfully made the decision not to fill up the Highland Park pool this year.
It's got some leaks.
Yeah, it's got like 40,000 gallons of water, or 4,000 gallons, a bunch of water leaking every single day.
I mean, yeah, when you're
It
in,
takes like 240,000 to fill it up. I
I mean,
think.
water. The main thing we need water for, Chris, is to drink. And so we need to be
and flush the potty.
well, I mean, you can go without that if you have to, dig a hole in the backyard, but drinking's extremely important. Drinking water is very important. You know, the city's in a no-win situation.
Yeah.
If
That was an easy decision, I think.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they swing the doors open, you got a handful of people whose kids go to the pool every day, and I get that. That's sad. I mean, that's part of summer. You like to be able to go and enjoy those things, but they made the right, responsible decision, I think.
Yeah.
So, no doubt.
G.F. Guthrie, we need a new city pool officially, one that preferably doesn't leak 40,000 gallons a day. And I've done the tour of the park and with Tenny, and I got to go in and see how it feels. But you would think 40,000 gallons a day that you would see water somewhere, but it just stays in the ground, I guess.
Yeah,
but no, I do see it. The water constantly going in.
Yeah, but I think back to the idea of we need a new city pool. I wouldn't disagree with that. I would like to see studies on how many people are actually using the pool every day in a regular season.
It's not like what it used to be.
No.
Yeah,
it's not.
And to build a new pool, $5 to $7 million.
Right.
How high is that priority on the list?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And it's bad. It'd be nice if there was enough money to get everything that we wanted and that we'd like to have in our community, but you're going to have to make decisions.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't know if the pool, it's wasting money. It's wasting resources, water, especially now. So 40, and I think, the YMCA uses it quite a bit for, there's still swimming lessons, there's still water aerobics, there's still open swim, there's still swim parties, but, and you can't just patch the whole, I mean, it's the constant, I mean, you go in and you literally, it crumbles.
So what's the Y going to do? Just not have those things
Well, I
this
think
year?
the Y is working with a local pool in the area.
Yeah.
I don't want to say because I don't.
There's only one that they would probably be working with.
Correct.
Yeah.
But also, of course, the Y works with Mitch Park,
Sure,
the YMCA in
sure.
Edmond. But that's a
Now
drive.
you're asking people to drive. Yep.
people.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it's love to have a $5-7 million pool, but where's that range? I mean, you got water lines, you got sewer lines, you got a bunch of stuff that the city, are trying to get ball fields at the tribal land.
Just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going on.
So if you build it, Kingfisher built that one. They had a sales tax that fund that. I mean,
and then there's maintenance and upkeep for years forward. I mean, it's not just that cost. It's going forward.
And there's a lot of money donated to that Kingfisher pool as well. But the city's that's a lot of maintenance that we have to keep up with
absolutely.
dollar-wise. So
Absolutely.
a couple of comments here. Jason Canning, digging a hole in the backyard would make for a great public comment portion of the city council meeting. Oh, yeah, there would definitely be that. There's probably a grant for that. Yeah, I would think it would be a
grant for what?
To build a pool.
Probably.
And if they were to build a new pool, it's not going to be like the one you see apart. It's going to be
look different.
It'll look a whole lot
Those are
different.
the old school pools.
Yes.
The big, gigantic. You go out to the Guthrie Country Club, look at the new pool they put in a few years back. I mean, it looks much different, but very nice pool. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So Jeff Guthrie agrees with Tanya. If we build it, the kids will come. Said we have to ship the Guthrie kids to Edmond.
Again, I'd like to know how many kids are using it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the cold hard facts.
The few times I drove by there, not a whole lot.
Not a lot of times I've been through over the years.
Yeah.
So I know there's those that really use it.
Yeah,
and I get that.
And I know a lot of people who love the pool.
Yeah.
Older people who love the pool.
Yeah, sure.
I'm on the YMCA board of directors, and there's a lady on that board who all in on the pool. The people over on Park who live on Park are all about that.
Sure.
There's people who donate shade structures.
Well, it's a
chairs.
It's a hub for that neighborhood too.
Yeah.
I mean, so no, I get it.
Yeah, it's a tough deal.
Yeah, it is. No, there's no easy answers on that.
Nope, there's not. So that's our no rain, no pool segment.
Whew. Glad that's over with.
Oh, Julie says, bring back the diving board. I was lucky enough to go through the diving board stage. They took it out because
Did they have the high board?
at one time there was
the 10-footer?
There was 2 levels.
So where I grew up, Eureka City Pool, they had the low diving board, the intermediate, and the high.
See, at high, I think there was only 2.
Intermediate was real stiff. It was real stiff.
Couldn't get a bounce.
No. But the low, boy, you could bend that sucker. Yeah. And then the high dive, when you're a little kid, it looks like it's 100 feet in the air.
Right.
You know, you're like, oh.
Yeah, whoever operates the state, whatever said, it was the shallow wasn't safe.
Protecting ourselves from ourselves again?
Yeah. Yeah. So.
What would we ever do without the government?
Tanya said, and slides. We never had the slides.
No, we never had slides.
Never had slides.
If we had slides, I mean, slides would be good
but
for
I think if we
a certain
built,
age group.
If we built if we were ever to build one, it would definitely have the slides.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it would have all that all that stuff. So, all right. So that's our official water deal. So let's off the list. Do you have anything else besides County Commissioner Forum?
Well, we haven't talked fully about your vacation.
Oh, I think we got it in.
Huh.
What else is there left on my vacation?
Oh, that's fine. We'll scratch it off. You don't want to talk about it.
Get to eat.
Huh?
A lot of food. I might come back 300 pounds.
Well, are you going to work out?
Yes, they have a great workout.
Well, there it is. No, there it is.
See it?
Yeah, that's sneaky.
Yeah,
I got it.
I'm not swollen up yet.
understand.
Yeah.
Gear.
Okay, so last night we had the District 2 Logan County Commissioner Forum.
Yeah.
And were you able to watch?
Parts.
Yeah. Parts.
Yeah. Had to mow the yard last night.
Did you watch me?
Well, it's the parts I watch.
Oh.
You told me you can only watch certain parts. This is what Chris tells me. Watch for at least 30 seconds.
Watch for, because that counts for a view.
And focus on me.
Well, maybe not that
things.
part.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not that part. For those who didn't get to watch, so there we are. Brittany and I had we got to look at that. We were at Woodcrest Fire Department last night. Look at the bunker gear behind.
Pretty cool. Did that take you back to your fire training?
Yes. In fact, when I did, we had a good crowd. That's just probably half the crowd that we had last night at the County Commissioner Forum. In fact, when I did my fire training, it was Woodcrest that outfitted me.
Believe me, I know.
Yeah, they outfitted me in the there. But
the helmet was a little cockeyed.
Well, that was after fighting fire.
No, I know. You were tired.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, no, that's... so there's me telling all the great folks there.
Was this when you were laying out the rules, it looks like?
Yeah, I was building the foundation.
Yeah.
Governor Stanton, February 28, 2023, declared called for a special election after Logan County.
Did you talk about why?
After Cody Ellis resigned.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say why he resigned?
I did. I had it originally in my notes, but I thought...
Took it out.
Redundant.
Yep,
Everyone knows.
I agree.
That's not why we're here.
No, I agree. So, time to move forward.
Yep,
I agree.
And so the special election will be June 13th. I'm trying to talk long enough. There they are. There's the three candidates right there. Floyd Kaufman, he drew out hat number 1 out of the Woodcrest hat. Wayne Elder there in the middle drew out number 2. And Charlie Meadows drew out number 3. So that's the way they sit there. Look at the backdrop. You got the fire truck in the background. You have more bunker gear.
Nice. They don't look very excited to be there, though.
Well, this is the beginning. They're not warmed up yet.
Are they nervous?
No, I don't think they were nervous.
Charlie's an old vet.
Charlie's been there.
Served on the school board.
Yes,
he has business experience. And Floyd, I don't know Floyd's background as well as the other two.
Okay.
All good guys, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there was that was last night. That's what it looked like. And
who are you voting for?
District 3.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. Who are you voting for?
Well, if you'd run again, same one I voted for last time. Best county commissioner I've ever had.
Yeah, Monty Piercy. But does that mean you still can't go vote, right?
Well, I can't vote. It's not my area.
Oh. We're on the air, so you can't.
Yeah.
All right. Neither I can. We can't vote. We're in District 3. Yeah. So, but if you want to watch it, there's 3 ways you can watch it. GuthrieNewsPage.com. It's the main story. And I will be gone for the next 2 weeks. So it might be the story there for 2
International
weeks.
travel.
Might be there for 2 weeks.
Unless something busts off tonight.
Correct.
Yeah.
Something happens tonight. I did buy the Wi-Fi package on the ship.
Oh, I know you did.
So I will have access to internet if I have to.
If I call and tell you what's going on.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. I got a few people around the city to help me out. In county too.
I thought I was.
Yeah, no, you're still on,
okay.
you're still on the list, but you sleep pretty hard at night.
You know why.
I don't remember what we're talking about on the forum, but
3 ways to go see it. Got the
thank
news
you, Phil.
page.
GuthrieNewsPage.com.
Wait, I just remembered
You
something.
did. That's pretty darn good. That's real good.
Strive Wellness. It's having an effect.
Losing all that weight, it's going.
Oh yeah,
going back
got blood
to
flow going.
GuthrieNewsPage.com. If you go to YouTube, go to Guthrie News Page,
Yep.
and it's also on Facebook, Guthrie News Page. So that's the way to check it out there. So,
What were your thoughts on it?
my thoughts, full transparency.
Yep.
I thought going into it, Charlie would probably be more ready, more seasoned.
Yep.
Been there, done that, and I thought he won the forum.
Yeah, the bit I saw, and then talking to some folks that watched the whole thing, I think that was kind of the consensus. You do wonder too. Charlie lives in South Logan County, pretty well known down there, obviously. And then Floyd and Wayne, I think, are going to split some votes, personally. So the big thing, like all elections, everybody who can vote needs to get out and vote. It's an important decision.
Yeah. So questions. One of the questions we asked is, do you consider yourself a politician?
Okay, I didn't see that part, but
You
let me
didn't see
guess.
that part? Okay.
Floyd said no.
Not even close. Yeah.
Wayne said no.
Correct.
And Charlie said no.
Charlie said yes.
Charlie said yes.
Yes.
Really?
He's political. Yeah. He's a political coach. He had his thing what he does. He's a political coach. Yeah. He said.
I'll be darned. Well,
he's a
good for
politician.
him.
Yeah.
Because that's the honest answer.
That's the honest answer. Yeah.
Well, good for him. I'm glad he did that.
Yep.
That's very good.
Another one part question that
Does that hurt him?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
With that being said, though, he's never held office, though.
Never
right?
held office.
I mean, he ran for Senate once. I think he ran for Attorney General once in the 90s.
Yeah.
So he's never held office before. So
has a lot of influence, or had more influence than he does
absolutely, 100%. He does have a lot of
now.
influence.
Yeah. It still has, I think, a lot of influence for this type of election.
Yes.
He used to have, I think, more influence on a larger scale.
Yeah, I think and a lot of people have used his services on how to campaign, how to win elections, and all that good stuff. So definitely for that. There was 2 things that kind of stood out to me. One of this was what job do you have now? Will you quit that position and become a full-time commissioner? And Wayne said he has a couple businesses, and he's not. I'm not going to sell my businesses. I'm still going to have my businesses. So
my question is it a business that he is the solo operator of, or are they businesses where he oversees
I think
them?
he can oversee them as well. Yeah. But county commissioner is a full-time,
100% full-time
above 40 hours. So and I'm sure I'm sure it can be managed.
Yeah.
There's state.
Well, he wouldn't be the first person to do
Correct.
that.
Yeah. And my example was state representatives and state senators.
Sure.
They have their legislator jobs, but they also have what they normally do. Yep. So, but obviously Charlie was retired. Floyd said he'd give it full time. So that was the only one that was like,
Yeah.
because it takes. It is nonstop.
No, it's nonstop.
Nonstop.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you have to sell your business. So I'm not saying.
No, I don't think you have to sell your business, but
especially if people can run them for you.
That's the whole point. I think it's in today's world, a business can be a lot of things. It could be, and I don't know what.
I think
Wayne's
something with
business
marketing.
Right. So it could be driven heavily by, the internet and what you're doing there. And if that's the case, it's much easier to do.
Channel 1 watching, the county commissioner office is indeed a full-time job.
Who was this?
Guthrie, Oklahoma Channel 1.
Okay.
Guthrie Channel 1, Oklahoma Channel 1 also said Charlie Mills won that hands down. Hard to believe the other 2 showed up and were apparently clueless.
That might be a little harsh.
Yeah, I wouldn't say clueless. There were some questions. There were some questions that they didn't know, didn't have.
Yeah.
And the other part with this is the candidates didn't have these questions ahead of time.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of specific questions that we asked. I mean,
Yeah.
we threw a lot of stuff at them. So
And I think one of the things that's a fair question to ask.
it wasn't an easy. I wouldn't say an easy for them. There were some challenging parts of it.
I think a fair question to ask is, and this may offend some people, but Charlie's older.
Yeah.
Last year he had a lot of health issues, and I mean he's very open talking about that himself. He's talked to me about it. If I had any concern about Charlie, if I could vote, it would be those things. I'm not as worried about whether somebody knows anything about roads or they don't know anything, because the county commissioners in Oklahoma, in my opinion, have way too much say on a lot of things. But there's a lot more that concerns me, whether or not they know how to grade a road. There's plenty of people, if you've hired correctly, that can handle that.
That's what Charlie said.
Is it? I didn't.
That's exactly what Charlie said. Floyd said he's been on them. He knows how to work every single one of them.
Yeah, and that's great.
Wayne was in the middle.
I mean, I'm not looking for a county commissioner who can go grade a road. I want a county commissioner that can administer and manage and can do those things. And I don't know of the three. Maybe they've all had management experience. I don't know that one way or the other.
Yeah.
But I'm very concerned that we get somebody in that has the chops to understand budgets and effectively manage budgets and make those kind of business decisions. I mean, that's important.
We asked them because they're running for this to finish out the 2 year,
Right.
2 years of the 4 year term. All three said they will look to run again in January 20 for the January 26th.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
So Wayne said, win or lose, I will run again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did ask, have you ever worked on the road before?
Yeah.
If yes, if no.
Did you ask about budgets and managing budgets?
Well,
things
Phil,
like that?
I had three categories. We had roads and bridges.
Yeah.
We had money and cents.
There you go.
And general government. Those were the three categories.
Charlie obviously has more experience in general government. I say that. I mean, it's not as big of a job, but he served on Guthrie School Board before.
Yep.
I don't know. In the 20-some years that we've been here, I don't know of Floyd to have ever served on any of those kind of things before. He could have. I just don't know that.
Jim Guthrie said Elder seemed solid and had the most original ideas.
Yeah, Wayne's. There's something about folks that are in that age group of Wayne. How old's Wayne? What would you guess?
I'm pretty close to his age. He's a year or two younger than me. So thank you for the
So
pretty
52,
young,
53?
young guy.
So Wayne's
right in that one, Phil.
Wayne's 41, 42, 43.
I would say 43,
Yeah, right
44.
in there. I think
42.
there's some real energy that comes. There's certain ages that I think you're just that lends itself more to those kind of things. So I just told a young man today, he's late 30s, early 40s. I said, he asked me about what I was. I said, listen, my days have come and gone, many of them. And it, not literally. I mean, I'm still productive, just much like Charlie. You can be productive well into your
absolutely.
life. But I think there's something to be said for the energy and the creativity and just being open to things that comes with being younger. I think that definitely helps in those areas.
No doubt.
So
44 official age.
Okay. Just getting started.
Thank you.
Well, you're older than that.
By 1 year. Well, you already walked yourself in.
No, 45 is where the downward slope
45
starts.
is the downward. Okay.
No, it hits you bad when you're 50, but 45 is when things start happening.
So before I asked this question, I said we have a lot of great questions tonight, but if I had to pick one question, this would be the one question that I would ask. Mm-hmm. You want me to read it exactly how you want to be a candidate here? Mm-hmm. Answer this for me. Okay. All right. You're running for District 2 Commissioner.
Okay.
The felony's going to erase. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll waive that for now.
Okay, good.
Currently, Logan County has a 3/4 sales tax that is split three ways. 1/3 to help fund the jail, 1/3 for roads and bridges, and 1/3 for county fire departments, which there are 13 here in Logan County, 6 in District 2. The tax is set to expire December 31st, 2024. Mm-hmm. Two questions.
Okay.
Is the sales tax adequate, or should the sales tax be raised or lowered?
Okay.
And what are your top priorities for a future sales tax?
Well, I think first thing I'd say is I don't think you can eliminate any of them and effectively run those three areas. You'd have to evaluate, I think, the financial condition, the revenue being brought in by those taxes, the needs of those three different areas to decide if they could go down or up. I mean, I think that's a tough question to ask or to answer without having all the facts in front of you, but I would not eliminate them. I just don't think there's any way you can and have, especially fire protection, there's zero chance that I would ever support eliminating fire protection. The roads, there's not enough money now to take care of the roads.
Right.
I mean, and folks that live on these county roads, they depend on those for their livelihoods, their ability to get back and forth, seek medical care, their ability to get out back and forth to go to work. I mean, so I don't know how you eliminate that, So, I think you got to evaluate the numbers and make a good, solid business decision based on the real numbers.
And just a side note, and that's what a lot of them talked about roads and bridges last night and the fire districts.
Yeah.
But and we didn't have a lot of questions about the jail last night.
Yeah.
But that is the number one thing that has to continue because I think by statute you have to fund the jail.
Well, and I think
if you don't have that sales tax, which right now I think I saw 1.2 million with a couple more months to go, so 1.5, 1.6, whatever it's going to be, 1.7, and that takes to operate the detention center. That's not fleet. That's not salaries. That's the jail part. But if that goes away, the general fund and county government has to pick that up, and that
there's no way.
I mean, there's 1.5 million completely gone.
There's physically no way.
Yeah.
I mean, so listen, I'm not anywhere I can cut taxes as a human being, I'm all for it. But there's certain things you have to have, and if you're going to have them, especially when it comes to public safety, whether it's law enforcement of any kind, whether it's the jail, I put in obviously into public safety, firefighters obviously in public safety, and I can make an argument that roads can affect public safety. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff.
Ambulance can't get down the road.
Yeah, I mean, you got to, it's not a big issue to you until it's your loved one that they can't get to.
Yeah.
And then it's a big issue. So, reminds me of the ladder truck in Guthrie, right? A lot of back and forth on whether that was needed. And I think the first week or so we had it, or the first day, we used it.
Yeah. Big church fire.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just think, and that's a kind of a gotcha question for, it's one that needs to be asked. I'm not saying gotcha in a bad way, but no matter what they say, there's going to be some people are going to like the answer, some people are going to hate the answer. So I'd be more interested, did they answer it honestly and not the politically easy way to answer.
Charlie said he would not change it. He thinks it's an adequate. I think he says 3/4 was fine because more businesses are coming in, particularly in Waterloo Road. So more business at that same rate will
drive it up.
Will still drive it up. So he thought it was the same. Floyd came out that he thought the taxes were too high in Logan County. And so, it was just being full honest. I'm like, okay, so there's 6 fire departments in District 2.
Yeah.
There's 13 in the county.
Yeah.
We're in a fire department in a bay. Yeah. And there was firefighters
everywhere.
Oak Cliff was there. Center was there. Meridian was there. Coyle was there. It's so he after I saw his meeting, he made a post and he said, I need to make a clarification. I've gotten some calls since the forum, people thinking I want to eliminate the 3/4 cent sales tax, which funds the sheriff's office, county roads, and fire departments. This isn't what I said. The question was, in my opinion, the 3/4 cent tax too much, not enough, or just right. My answer was it was negotiable, but my opinion is that the taxes in Logan County are too high. It doesn't mean I don't want to eliminate the tax for the rural fire departments. I support them 100%, always will. In fact, he was a volunteer fire department firefighter for Meridian.
Yeah, and I don't doubt that he supports fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a thing to remember with that is the county commissioners just vote, the 3 of them vote to send it to the people.
Right.
And what happened in 2011, 2014, no, it had to be 2013, took place in 2014 because it's a 10-year sunset clause. That's why it expires here in 24, is all 3 of those county roads, bridges, and jail were on the same one.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of political folks didn't like that, and they call that log rolling. And then State Representative Jason Murphy made it introduced that bill, and it got passed. You can't have 3 of those on one bill. So now, what it looks like, if it remains the same right now, it would be 3 ballot questions for voters to decide, and so the voters will decide jail, yes; roads and bridges, yes;
Fire departments, yes. Or jail, yes. Fire departments, yes. Roads and bridges, nah.
Yeah.
And there's people who live in District 2, District 3, and District 1 that have paved roads.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they could say, well, my road's already paved.
It's a tough.
It's a cart, a la carte.
A la carte, yeah.
Yeah. So you pick, and some people vote all three. Some people all three no.
I mean, just for being in the county commissioner meetings I've been to over the years and talking to our county commissioner, Ronnie, he never complains, but I'm just telling you, I don't know if there's ever going to be enough money for the roads and bridges. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just don't. And so
roads and bridges and the firemen, those are an additional money. They get some, but not.
No, I understand, but they need every dollar they get.
Yes, right.
I mean, it's.
And Oklahoma Channel 1 says it right. All the rural fire departments have high dollar trucks, but no personnel to use them. And those fire trucks, I mean, they're up to $1 million, the nice ones. So, and the sales tax allows the fire departments to get these, where they can have payments. At least, we're going to have the money for 10 years or 15 years, whatever it may be. So, do you put another 10 years on this, or do you evaluate in 10 years or 15 years?
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to have something. I don't know if 10's the right time frame, but you got to have something. Those needs are never going to go away, and you never know the way the wind blows how people are going to vote.
Yeah.
I mean, so I see both sides, but I think it's fair to have a limit where you reevaluate. I think that's fair.
Yeah. Because what happens if the fire departments come into a bunch of money and
just never know.
Yeah.
Just never know.
The G of Guthrie. We could raise it slightly and add the appropriate personnel to staff all the equipment we supposedly need. And a lot of these are rural fire departments, volunteers. So there's some that are paid there, but
yeah.
But anyway, I thought that was. Then there was the TIF question. There was the ARPA money set aside to help help overcrowd the overcrowding issue at the courthouse.
They're going to have to address the courthouse.
Yeah, yeah. They are. I think they got $6 million to. I think a perfect world with $6 million, you can. And Charlie kind of alluded to this last night, but one thing you can maybe across the courthouse is the annex where the county commissioner. There's a big area. I mean, you can build there.
There's a vacant building that used to be DHS on Division.
Vacant building.
Beautiful building, not very old. Maybe you can move some administrative staff there and some stuff like that.
You could. That's a very good option. But if you build, then you have, you can move the court clerk, or you can move the county clerk, the treasurer, and then the courthouse can be all district attorney stuff, courtrooms, county court clerk, all that right there, and then you allow some of those others in there.
Maybe go to an administrative
area. Yeah. So, but that's the ARPA money. A lot of people think it's waste, but at least they got $6 million to begin that process to help the overcrowding, because it's an issue, especially for people who've been in there. So, so that was one of the questions. Government. Nothing too pressing there, but anyway, that was the county commissioner meeting.
The good news is we've got 3 candidates, so people have options. They can do their own research, find out what they like, what they don't like, and then go vote. I mean, that's the good news.
So it's a special election, so it's all by itself.
Yeah, it's going to be very low voter turnout.
Yeah, it's
in the summer.
I mean, it's going
to be very low voter turnout.
Yeah, so I would say whoever can get their people out to vote, is going to win.
100%.
Yeah,
and honestly, just full disclosure, I'm not voting, and this is just my opinion, but I think the front runner, and I think right now by a bunch, is probably Charlie Meadows, because he will get his people out to vote.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I think
he's been knocking a lot of doors.
Yeah, I mean, Charlie's not lazy. And I'm not saying the other two are, but he definitely knows how to get people out to the polling places.
He knows this part of the game.
Knows this game as well as anybody out there.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be very difficult to beat Charlie.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, he's definitely, I would think the front.
Yeah, I think he's a front runner.
I think he helped himself last night.
Yeah.
But, a lot of people, Charlie and we had a podcast or radio interview with him.
Still waiting for that match.
During the school bomb before the first one passed.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that interview with him made a huge difference, but it made a difference.
Well,
he kind of rallied the troops.
Yeah, he did. Public school troops. Yeah, Charlie has not been the biggest supporter of public schools. Matter of fact,
and a lot of people remember that.
Matter of fact, he referred to them as government schools.
Yes, government schools.
Yeah, that was his go-to term.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
and
government kids.
Yeah, government kids. Yeah. But so there is that. There's no question, and I think that will have an effect. But it's still about who do you get out.
Correct. Who do you get out?
Yeah. If you don't get the people out to vote,
you can have 10 people that are so mad because he was against the Guthrie school, but that's 10 people.
10 people.
10. I mean, you can be 10 most.
There may only be 18 people vote.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be low. I don't. What would you guess? What's over under?
Over under 550.
550. I go under on 550. Not by much, but I'll go under on 550.
So if we just did it, so one candidate would have 220.
Yep.
One candidate would have 120. That's 340.
Yeah. I think it'll be more like, I think there's going to be one with very low numbers, and I think the winner is going to carry it pretty easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
G.F. Guthrie says, does he call them government roads?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a good one.
It's a really good question.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good question.
So, but that was what? That interview we did with him?
God, that's been 5 or 6 years.
No, it's been longer than
7
that.
years, 8 years?
It's been, yeah.
I remember where we were at when we did it.
Weren't we at the eating establishment?
Yeah, because it got pretty sporty between him and I at one point.
Imagine that.
But all I did was he kept, Charlie's good. I mean, he's very astute.
Yes, he is.
And,
yes, he is.
He said something, and I go, well, because he said, well, they need, people to make, I said, well, I'll tell you what. I said, I'll throw in 1,000. Why don't you match it? Talking about going to school foundation. Remember that was a big thing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm on a fixed income, he said.
Yeah.
Very good answer. Very astute answer.
Yeah, he retired in 2018. Jeff Guthrie says, I think he mentioned he collects Social Security as well. Retired.
Did he retire from OG&E? Wasn't it OG&E or OM?
He had no. He had a commercial window
cleaning. That's
business.
right.
Yes. That's
right. Yeah. And I got to say this too. There's been things that I have adamantly disagree with Charlie, but I respect Charlie.
I do too.
I respect
I've had
Charlie.
some great conversations.
Yeah, no, I respect. Yeah. Very smart guy.
He goes.
I respect him.
He attends all the county commission meetings.
No, I respect him.
He
I
asks
respect
questions,
but I also respect Wayne. I respect Floyd.
Absolutely,
I mean, I think all three of them are good men.
Yep.
It's not about that. It's about how are they going to govern? What are they qualified? Who's the most qualified for the job? Hopefully, is what people are thinking about.
And that's basically what they said in their closing statements.
Yeah.
You listen to us, and I know you'll vote for the right person.
Yeah. Let the process work.
Your favorite school board member?
Tina Smedley.
He's been our biggest adversary for school bond issues.
Oh yeah, for years.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to give us any credit because all we did was sit down and ask questions, but it played a factor.
Yeah, no, he's been the adversary for years.
Total vote, and people remember that, so we'll see. So total votes for the whole mess, 700. So they would take the over.
They'd take the over. Yeah.
So anyway, that if you want to watch the forum, hour 15, when you take the 2-minute timer off, hour 15, hour 20.
Yeah.
Went really smooth.
Yep.
Great
Everybody
crowd.
Played nice.
Everyone played nice.
Yep.
Great crowd. It was full. There was a lot of people there. So it was
good.
It was good. It was it was presented by the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce, and that was, the Chamber of Commerce has, and I'm the legislative chair as a board member there, but
you're a political animal.
Yeah. But we've done District 31, we've done city councils. This was our first time to do a county forum. I've done some others for some other groups, but as far as the chamber is doing that, I think Brittany and the board allowed. Now we had to go on the road at Woodcrest, so we had to use all the equipment, our radio broadcast equipment to set all up. So we had to work a little bit harder. It's a reminder when we have all the forums at City Hall. It's really nice because everything's right there.
Yeah.
All the microphones are already there. The cameras are already there.
Early yesterday, you were going out.
Yeah, got there at 2:00.
Yeah. I knew you put some time in yesterday, no doubt.
Along with Brittany and Aaron.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, All right. Well, that's our commissioner. Hold on. We got one more comment. GF Guthrie. Seemed like a sold out crowd at the Forum. We should get a bigger venue next time. You know, we looked as far as the venue was concerned, and I thought it was the perfect location. The way it turned out was absolutely perfect. The weather was nice. There was no mosquitoes. Yeah. The big question was sales tax. We were in the middle of a fire department. Woodcrest Fire. Thank you, Chief Luke Young and your crew. Yeah. They were big time. The chairs, the tables, the water, the backdrops. I thought, you know, when you look back at those East Coast town hall meetings or the presidents at these small groups, it was enough like room, but it had that perfect feel to it.
Yeah, it wasn't too much.
It wasn't like in a church sanctuary or a city hall.
Well, there's an echo because there's so much room.
Yes, it was in a fire department in the heart of District 2. It was really cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Jason Candy said he would like to have 10 last night, but the Ticketmaster fees
fees are out of control.
Well, Brady and I's fees have gone up.
Tell me. Jeez.
So we don't come cheap anymore. So
again, I know.
Yeah. GF Guthrie, we appreciate y'all covering county news. Hopefully we'll get more coverage. We'll get more coverage in the future.
Chris, you're thinking about adding staff. Oh. What are you up to? 26, 27 people?
26, 27.
26, 27. Yep. It's big time.
I'm not going to share my Arby story. We're having two.
No, that's I agree with that. The flow's a little much.
Yeah. We had a good flow last night.
We need a nice toe sucking story.
Oh, toe sucking story?
Yeah.
I don't think I have any toe sucking stories.
Going back to Nashville just for that.
Oh, yeah, I watched. I made a special clip out of it. It was like a 3-minute clip on that. You have some one-liners every now and then.
I'm good for something once in a while.
But when you said, you got 5 minutes to knock that off.
What the hell?
What? Your customer service is fantastic.
You guys go above and beyond around this place. There's those stories that are fun to laugh at because there's nobody hurt. Right. But the one we were going. I agree. That's
I already took it off.
Good. I'm happy about that.
Billy Poppin looks like Chris got a fresh cut. Armando.
Oh,
yes.
Jesus.
I saw Armando, the stylist.
That's why you're smiling. You and Armando. This is a real thing. Do you have a picture of Armando?
Every time I go,
you're going to take one. You need to take a picture.
I don't want to make it too awkward because
you're getting your hair cut by a guy named Armando. It can't get much more awkward than that.
Well, cut,
styled,
shampoo.
Yeah. Oh boy. Magic fingers.
Yeah.
You think you get looks? You got to imagine when I walk in over to the Grand Old Barbershop and go sit down in the chair, they're like, the hell am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's...
Shave my head. That's good. Getting your head shaved with a straight edge?
Yeah, I've seen...
That's pretty cool.
I've seen Paul shaving folks.
Yeah. I'm going to have him trim up what I call a little beard. I'm going to get that shaped a little bit.
That's your mid-age crisis?
Yeah, it was cheaper than a Corvette.
That's right. Yeah, I got the hair done Sunday, so when I'm out for 2 weeks, I'll still.
It's going to be a little long though when you.
I'm usually 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, and it's usually starting to not look real good at the end.
Well, I know, but I don't.
If you'd go to like a 2 on the side.
This is a 2.
That's a 2 on the side.
Yes,
Armando. I don't think so.
I usually go. I should have gone 1.5 on the sides.
Or just take it off one time.
No.
Buzz cut, not bald all the way.
I did that back in the day, in the high school days.
It felt good, didn't it?
No, it was like stubby. It was like,
well, yeah, that's what you rub it and.
Yeah, it was that weird feel. Yeah. Sam wouldn't approve anymore.
I feel awkward us talking about this.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Armando's professional.
Oh, well, so you say.
Shampoo.
Your eyes lit up when you talked about the massage.
Oh, yeah.
They lit up.
It's probably the best part. Well, actually, one of the best.
Do you talk when you're having this done?
Absolutely.
What do you guys talk about?
Soccer.
Armando. Makes sense. That checks.
Yeah.
No, that checks.
Yeah, we talk soccer.
Now, is he...
I know nothing about soccer, but I act like I do.
Is he like a blue jean guy, or does he wear like What kind of clothes does Armando wear?
No blue jeans.
So he's got the little slacks. Does he wear those little things that the girls used to wear that come up to your calves, little breeches? That
Oh, capris?
yeah.
No,
Come on. Does he wear? I bet he doesn't wear socks.
I've never looked.
Like next time, I bet Armando doesn't own a pair of socks.
I bet he has socks.
Bet he doesn't have socks. I'll bet you a Sprite that he doesn't wear socks. His name's Armando.
Well, he has tennis shoes. I remember seeing tennis shoes. You got to wear socks with
Shorts?
tennis
Does
shoes.
he wear shorts?
Never seen him in shorts.
Okay, what kind of breeches does he wear?
Like not wind pants.
Oh boy.
But comfy. I mean,
Does he button his shirt all the way up to the top?
no.
Oh, midriff.
Not midriff.
One or two chains.
One for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe two.
Oh yeah. Does he have a neatly trimmed beard?
No beard.
No facial hair at
No
all.
facial hair.
Okay. Armando's dark-headed. I
Dark
would
hair.
assume.
Yes, dark hair.
Styled to the nines.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Looks
Oh,
good.
Looks good. Chris says. Okay. This is the question we all want to know: is Armando married?
I don't see a wedding ring.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Perhaps one of the best parts of the haircut
Oh, boy.
is when they, and not just Armando, but everyone,
Oh, okay. All right.
is the first cut off the ear.
I haven't had that in 30 years. Don't have any idea what that feels like. And I used to be, I wore the high and tight or the tall, had the tall flat top.
Flat top.
Yeah. Which I digged a great deal. Loved that haircut. If my forehead hadn't become an 8 head, I'd still wear it. But it'd look a little weird if the spiky stuff started back here.
Yeah. And here's a tip. Armando does this very well. This is a great tip for all you barbers, future stylists.
Stylist.
Is, they take the hair collector, the
Vacuum.
robe.
Yeah. Do they pop it? Does Armando pop it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
Do you put the little white thing back?
yeah, it puts the white thing on. Yeah,
The
absolutely.
little clip?
No clip. Buttons.
Buttons. Fancy these
Yeah,
days.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember the clip now.
Oh, yeah. That's a real
the clip.
barber shop.
Yeah, with the perm smell all over the place.
I don't know about the perm.
No, I remember getting haircuts at Bill's Hair Design and it smelled like perm every time I went in.
Oh,
there.
boy. Did you ever think about having a perm?
No.
So you weren't the perm era.
No. Well, Chris Roby had a perm.
Chris Roby.
And he had a perm for one baseball practice.
And he got ridiculed so much.
Got rid of
He
it.
cut it all off.
It was no longer a perm. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he went buzz.
He said, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah. But here's the tip. When they take the cape, what the hell is that called?
You can call it whatever you want. You and Armando's is you and Armando's time.
But this is a tip for all those pet peeve of mine is hair on me. That's why I got to get a wash. That's why I have to get a wash. I don't like loose hair like in my shirt and all this
You do
stuff.
the block in the back or the taper?
I prefer the taper.
Yeah.
You can do a taper. You can do a block.
Yeah.
You can do
I don't know.
like a circle. Not a circle, but anyway.
Okay.
Taper is the way to go.
Okay.
But he takes the white part off, and then, of course, there's a little extra hair down here.
Cleans it up. With the thing, does he clean it up?
Yeah. But turns on the blow dryer, and it blows off, so it doesn't go down your shirt.
That's why you're driving 42 minutes to see Armando.
It is a huge thing. I cannot
How
stand
long does it take you to get to Armando's salon? Is that the right word?
his
Salon?
business.
Is it a barber shop or is it a salon? His name's Armando.
It's not a salon.
Oh, it's a salon.
It takes me 20 minutes probably.
Oh, in Edmonds?
I don't want to disclose.
Of course it is.
I don't want to give it all the
It's in
way.
the Edmonds. Private shop or like a franchise?
There's more than one.
But is it like a? It's not like a. What do you call it, like super clips or super cuts or something? Not like that.
Yeah, they have an app.
They have an app.
Yeah.
What's the name of the app? Let's just do a little research here, real quick. I think we're onto something. Let me
But
see if
it takes me on some days it takes like an hour and a half.
What's the name of the place?
It's a chain. It is a chain.
But well, type it in. I want to see where. Type it in. What's Armando's last name?
His nameplate only says Armando.
You know what? It's a long shot, but I'm gonna try something.
Yeah, see. I mean, like, I got my haircut Sunday. I was fourth one on the list. You can prefer your stylist
Yeah.
I was fourth one for Armando on Sunday. In fact, I was his last customer of the day.
Hairstylist.
Is it on there?
I think we're getting close.
Don't give away the business because I don't
boy.
I don't want people flooding to take away from Armando.
Any of these?
No.
Wait. No. Well, you know what? Let's go to images. See if
No, he's not on there.
You don't know that.
So
Is he younger or older?
I would say Armando. Not even close. I would say between 35 and 45.
No facial hair, huh?
No facial hair. Nope. Not
Does he
even close.
dress like those guys?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay. Do we want to get to the top 10 socially acceptable things that should be considered unacceptable?
Well, yeah.
No, that's
Oh,
no.
okay. All right, there's hope for you.
Thank you. Do we want to start with number 1 or go with number 10?
Well, okay, what game are we playing?
Oh, I just said it as you were looking
well,
for
I'm
Armando.
trying to find Armando.
Top 10 socially acceptable. Sam usually drops me off. She
At Armando's?
yes.
So she's aware of this relationship. Okay.
So I go in, sit down. She goes, "How was Armando?"
Oh, boy.
That's how she says, "How was Armando?"
I could so hear her saying that.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been
Best
dating?
head
I mean, how
massage.
long has he been cutting your hair?
Head
How long has he been cutting your hair?
towel,
How long has he been cutting your hair, Chris?
vibrating chair.
It's too much right now. How long have you guys been seeing each other?
I've been going to Armando probably 3 to 5 years.
When business picked up. Fancy. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, international travel started.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
He went to El Salvador last couple months ago.
How do you know this?
Oh, we talk. It's what you do when you get your hair cut.
I think you might be dating.
No.
I think you're in a relationship with Armando.
When you go get your teeth cleaned, doesn't your hygienist talk to you?
No, I'm getting my teeth cleaned.
Talks to you? Yeah.
Right.
No, I get questioned. I'm like, uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the go-to.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, no, they
Hard to look graceful
the
at a dental
form's
office.
Tuesday. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll have it on Tuesday night.
Oh boy. Okay, so the top 10.
Top 10 socially acceptable things that should be considered unacceptable.
Okay.
We'll start number 1 or start number 10?
Let's start with number 10.
Okay. I don't know what number 9 means, so you're going to have to help me on that one.
Okay.
Number 10, smoking in front of children.
Didn't hurt any of us 70s and 80s kids.
Well, we don't think it did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I sneeze when I get around
Yeah,
cigarettes.
I mean, that's a tough one for me.
Nowadays, it's like, ooh, they smoke.
It's a tough one for me. I don't.
You have a friend that smokes?
No, I believe. I mean, I'm going to say no. You probably shouldn't. I'm going to say you probably shouldn't
Even more nowadays.
in public.
I mean, remember going
You're doing the privacy of your home. This is good news for you and Armando. Is your business.
Oh,
Yeah, it's your business. Don't take it in the Publix.
never seen him outside of the establishment.
So you say.
When we go to the back room. That's where we get
The back room. This is where there's been a lot of raids involved in these kind of places.
That's where
the magic happens.
massage.
That's where the magic happens.
the towel.
Are you the only two back there when he's doing it?
Something like we were Sunday.
Do they have music playing?
No music.
No music.
No music. Not only sets a bad example for kids.
Yeah,
You're also teaching them it's okay to smoke when it's really not.
that's a personal choice.
Is it good to smoke?
No, but it's still a personal choice.
Like, sure. No, it's an expensive choice too.
Yeah, that's motivation enough to stop all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Secondhand smoke.
Yeah, that's bad. No, it's bad. Yeah, personal choice.
Okay. All right. Okay, help me out with this number.
Okay.
Number. I don't understand number 9.
Okay.
Let's see here. Shaking hand. Jason says shaking hands. I have no idea where these things have been. Oh, shaking hands. Phil, what do you think on that one? Jason
that?
Kennedy says, shaking hands. I have no idea where those things have been.
can't shake hands anymore?
Well, that's one he's putting on there.
No. I
You're
shake hands.
you're okay with that?
Well, yes.
Yeah. Shaking a hand, look him in the eye, and a good grip.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Help me out. Number 9, silencing questions.
What, say it again?
Silencing questions.
Silencing questions? Oh,
What's that mean? Here's what they say.
You cut people off. You don't want them to answer. You basically censor them?
They say not to be a conspiracy theorist, but why did California pass that law banning misinformation?
Yeah.
The patients have been the right to know the risk of the vaccines. All vaccines have risks. They're not perfect. What's that mean?
Yeah, just not having open, honest conversations about things.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So when people ask a question about something that's controversial or not, they just evidently California passed a deal that you can't do that.
That's stupid.
That's crazy. That's California for you.
So it'd be like, my favorite color is red, and you go, well, you can't like red because that's a stupid color. Use that color, and it's been,
Carl Albert. It's a problem.
So silencing questions.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 8, forcing religion on others.
I think that's not. Now I got to say this: are you forcing it? So forcing religion on others? Yeah, not for that. That's bad.
This person says, I don't remember having religion forced down upon me in person, but I think some parents force religion down their kids' throats.
Okay, again.
Yes. What?
Again. I tell you what. Let's do this. Let's let 8-year-olds decide if it's cool to smoke. They can start drinking when they're 8. And the parents, you get no say so in anything.
That's stupid.
I mean, that's dumb.
Number 7, going to work while sick.
Oh, like contagious sick?
Sick.
But that's a big differentiator. Do you just not feel good? Are you run? Because my rule is, if you're running a fever, you don't go, because chances are you're contagious, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think if you got a headache or you just don't feel the best, I think you're going to be sick whether you're home or not. So get your butt up and go be productive. But there's you got to define though, are they contagious or not? If you're contagious,
like a head cold, you're sneezing, you're coughing.
You probably stay away for a day. Yeah.
I agree. Number 6, entry-level positions that require several years of experience. You're the business guy. You're the business coach.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's entry-level positions that you need experience to do effectively. They're saying that's not socially acceptable.
Why is it that companies list their entry-level jobs and then say you need like 6 years of experience?
Well, are you an entry-level freaking
doctor?
I mean, good God. There's some jobs out there you need to have experience. I don't care. Because at that job, it's entry-level. Maybe you did that job for 6 years, but what you did there wasn't as advanced or just didn't have as many requirements.
Now, this is what they say. It's meant for high school students who need some cash. Working at McDonald's, for example, and those who just graduated from college is the first job they can land with their degree.
So you're really going to tell me to get a job at McDonald's, you got to have 6 years experience?
Well, that was a separate deal.
Okay.
The point of the entry-level job is to build up work experience for the higher-level positions.
The point of an entry-level job is to be productive so the company makes money. That's the point of a job, any job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a freaking nonprofit.
Right.
I mean, you got to be able to carry your weight, do the job.
All right, we talked about this one already. We'll get caught up with this here real quick. Kenny, is Oklahoma allergy sick?
No.
You can't catch allergies, right?
No.
Yeah. Jason Kane says, if you're sick, stay home.
Well, again, it depends.
GF Guthrie, if you are sick, you will not be as productive if you were healthy. What good is half-ass work?
We get a lot of half-ass work now. So, I mean, I think that, again, it depends on what you're saying the sick is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel the best, I mean, I just think it depends.
Earlier in the show, we shared number 5, which is documenting your daily life on social media.
Yeah, that's irritating.
See, like I don't put my haircuts with Armando on there.
Well, there's reasons for that, I'm sure.
And I don't, my kids excel at sports. I don't put.
No, you don't.
Some of them I do, but I will send it to my friends.
Private message.
So I can say, hey, I don't. But
had a good one. Lancer had a couple dingers.
yeah,
this past, I mean,
Lance had 2 home runs.
And,
in fact, the So if this was the top of the fence, he hit his second home run, hit the top of the fence
Went over.
and bounced over.
So is he still? I noticed he's still doing the stomp.
Yeah, the Vandy stomp.
Everybody does the Vandy
Yeah,
stomp.
everyone's picked up on it, but
Yeah.
the Vandy
Yeah.
stomp. Yeah. All right. What you still do animals on Facebook, right? You don't.
Not as much as I did.
You share stuff.
Yeah, I like to
you're
share.
A share.
I'm
You're
a share. Yeah, I don't write a lot of original stuff.
Yeah, you're a giver.
Well,
You
because I
cook.
don't have the capacity to do a lot of original stuff, but if I see something I think is funny or worth sharing, I like to hit the share button and say, check this out, or cool, or
Yep.
or something. Yeah.
Number 4, asking couples when they're going to have kids.
Who's asking?
First of all, this is rude to ask.
Well, according to this person.
Very invasive that they ask.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's not anyone else's business whether or not the couple has kids. On top of that, unless you're family, why would you even care in the first place?
That's why I'm saying it depends on who's asking.
Even if you are family, it's still kind of rude to question to ask.
Shut up. Is it rude to help them buy their first house? Is it rude for them to all the other stuff parents do for their kids?
Phil, there's no reason for you should be trying to influence or nudge people into having kids. It's a big decision to make and a
How's
massive
that nudging?
commitment.
How's asking a question
Plus,
nudging?
if you don't know if it's a sensitive topic, like they've suffered a
Well, then I
miscarriage.
suggest you get to know your kids better. I don't think it's rude at all for potential grandparents to say, when do you guys think you may have kids?
Putting pressure on them.
That's not pressure. You're asking a damn question.
Oh.
Do we all need a safe room to run to? I mean, come on. That's silly.
Number 3. This is
boy.
an interesting one here, Phil.
Okay.
Using your speakerphone in public.
I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. If you get a call and you're in a restaurant, get up, walk outside,
Yeah, yeah.
or go someplace where it's quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just people like, oh, I know, girl. There's just.
Hello, no, I'm just sitting there waiting for my food. What are you
Yeah.
doing? Shut up.
Yeah.
What you're doing is irritating literally everybody in the restaurant.
But when you have the AirPods,
That's still weird because then I catch myself going, excuse what?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no, you weren't talking
Oh,
to me.
not me. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Why do people do this? Like you've heard of headphones at all?
Yeah.
I can promise you that nobody wants to hear that conversation you're having on the phone. If you take a phone call in public,
Yeah.
call back later when you're in a quieter place so you have more privacy. Or even better yet, just text the person who had the conversation.
Yeah, well, I think we way over text.
You're not a texter.
I don't like it.
A lot of people.
I do it, but I don't like it.
I with so many messages I get, I prefer.
That list of things I do, but I don't like it, gets bigger every year I'm alive.
You still like applesauce though, right?
Pork chops and apple sauce.
Pork chops, applesauce. Number 2, distracted driving.
Yeah.
My brother and I were headed. We were headed somewhere, maybe to the state championship baseball games,
Thanks for the invite.
and we were in the fast lane. That's where
Of course, it's where you live.
I tend to drive. And there was a car just going slow. It was a 3-lane, so
That's usually when Mad Chris shows up.
I had to pull to the middle,
Oh, no, not
drive past them.
Yeah.
Guess what I see?
Somebody texting
A dude.
while he's driving.
Yeah, and he's like, I was like, dude, you got to look up, and you got to. No,
Yeah, it's that's a bad one. Not good for anybody.
Going back to asking kids if you're having any kids.
I feel like I'm being set up right now.
No. No, Tanya.
Okay.
Billy Poplin. I think it's all in how you ask.
I agree with that.
G.F. Guthrie. Our parents were supposed to help us buy our first house. That's news to us.
Well, there's a lot of parents that help people buy their first house or get their first car or pay for their college, or there's a whole plethora of things. So,
All right, Phil.
or maybe it's just me.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Number 1. Parents not calming their kids down in public.
That's a tough one.
Old Phil, probably a new old Phil, new or young Phil.
No, I first of all, I'm not somebody that'll say something.
Me neither.
Do I have opinions about what should be happening? Absolutely.
It depends on how.
What's going on now? I got to backtrack a little bit. Years ago, there was a parent at a local establishment that was jerking their child. It was a small child around, saying really hateful things and was physical.
Yeah.
You know, and the words, "If you don't want them, I'll take them," may have came out of my mouth. But which I probably shouldn't have said that, but it did get him to quit. And I get it. Again, parents and kids, it's a very private, personal thing. And I was raised in a generation where nobody wanted to hear what everybody thought about everything. And now we live in a society where everybody wants to share what they think about everything.
Yeah.
So it's a whole different time, but I tend to stay out of those kind of things.
Like at restaurants or something, kids are acting up. I was like, tell somebody, boy, I'm glad our kids never did that, because all kids do that. Yeah. And I remember just the other day at the ball field, I was trying to walk by, and the little kids just kept going. And he goes, "Oh, we're so sorry, so sorry. Hey, I had 2 boys of my own." Totally,
yeah, absolutely.
Been there, done that. Totally get it.
Yeah, because that's the reality. If you're honest, we've all been there.
Yeah.
I mean, to certain degrees.
Now, there are times when you're in church and the baby's just
take the baby and step out.
Baby's being a baby.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
It's been going on for 4 or 5 minutes. Nothing's changed.
Maybe it's time to step out.
Yeah.
There's common courtesy.
Yes.
Yeah, common courtesy.
That's the one that I'm like, okay.
10 times out of 10.
Are you not going to walk them out?
10 times out of 10, if I'm flying, I got a crying baby near me.
But the children's cries and noises in church, those are sounds of heaven.
Oh boy!
When you're in church,
public Chris is here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes
public Chris.
It's the sounds of heaven.
Go ahead.
Baby crying.
Yeah. Public Chris. Yeah. Oh, I saw somebody post today. They lost their family pet at 9 months old. So it was obviously an unexpected illness.
Yeah.
This person I grew up with that doesn't live anywhere near here.
Yeah. And
she said, "We'll see each other again someday."
Huh. So the dog have a soul?
Heaven. Yes, dogs have souls.
You gave their life to Jesus, and
through me, yes. Sounds to me like you're forcing religion down people's throat right now.
You're the one who brought it up.
Well, I just think it's another person that I respect that agrees with me that we'll get to see all of our 4-legged babies again someday too.
Well, we don't know till we get there.
Well, we don't know anything till we get there.
Well, it's true, but in the Bible, there's no mentioning of dogs
because they're so perfect.
Oh, gotcha.
It's assumed that they're all there.
Even Max,
who
about killed.
Well, you know what? He was excited. Is Tony still on there?
I don't think so.
Okay, he was excited. He wanted to come see Uncle Phil, and he might have taken my wife's legs out.
All true.
Yeah,
all true.
Max loves people.
He does.
Yeah, gets very excited.
Come over to the house.
Oh,
and my father-in-law.
Yeah.
He's going crazy.
Yeah, it's funny though, right? Yeah, I mean, it's there's certain people that dogs respond to differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dana Keller, parents not correcting their kids in public are open to loud eye rolls.
I agree with that, Dave.
Here's Phil's.
Without me saying something. Yeah. Yeah, it's something. Go ahead.
GF Guthrie, we have the sympathy for parents of crying babies on planes. What are they supposed to do?
Nothing.
Yeah. Well, and they got the ear pressure.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not complaining about it, but it's 10 times out of 10, there's going to be a crying baby near me.
Yeah.
I've just learned to accept that.
Yeah.
And because the baby, it's many times for babies, obviously, it's a new experience, a different environment, the pressure. Yeah, the air pressure. They can sense that mom and dad, especially if they don't like to fly, or maybe are a little unsettled.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's a lot of reasons for it. Babies get a big pass. You know this. Babies get a big pass with me. I'm not a baby. Babies can do about anything, and it's not really going to offend me or upset me. So it's not, they're babies.
Going back to dogs.
Yeah.
And Max.
Yeah.
All dogs go to heaven.
Thank you, Jason. We're back together. All go to heaven. How about cats? All cats go to heaven too, right?
It's spawn of the devil, right?
No. Have you not met Sweet Joey? My Sweet Joey? You've met Sweet Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Joey's spectacular. Joey will be in heaven.
Cats spawn of, maybe this is just a Sam saying.
Well, I think that might be a Sam saying.
Is your cat actually Satan? 9 things to look for.
Oh boy.
Phil,
Okay.
these might be your,
Let's hear him.
okay. Weird slit snake eyes.
That's a little freaky.
Okay. Does your cats have sharp hidden weapons and paws?
Well, I mean, they're just playing.
Can't declaw them.
They don't. No, that's cruel. Do not declaw your cat. That bothers me. Bobbing dog's tails off bothers me.
Oh, the dog's tail. Yeah.
Bothers me. Clipping their ears
Ooh, yeah,
bothers me.
yeah.
You just, they're born. Leave them alone. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vibrates with evil when touched. You're talking about your cat.
They're purring.
Oh.
That's how they tell you that they love you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has pointed ears like devil horns.
Well, that's your opinion. Nobody. I mean, humans have devil pointed ears. Does that mean they're devil horns? Some humans have pointy ears. I think we're mocking the way we're born. The Lord created us.
Sudden outburst of violence against small moving things.
Well, if that's true, I'm Satan's spawn. I mean, that can happen to me. It can happen to anybody.
Says meow a lot in honor of murderous dictator Chairman Mao.
Oh boy!
What in the
See,
world?
now this is you've lost me.
Refuses to wear clothes.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. That's in the home. Are you always dressed when you're at home? Do you ever just say, you know what? I'm just going to let her fly.
Not usually, no.
No? Me neither. I was just asking.
Your cats wear clothes?
You know my wife, right?
The robe?
She's been known
The robe?
to put on little, if it's cold out.
Little sweater vest?
A little sweater. Yeah. Our babies have been known to wear that.
Brings you small dead creatures as a blood sacrifice?
What?
Your cat doesn't do that?
No.
Okay, no, I was just asking.
No, I've got perfect kitties. They're spectacular, as a matter of fact.
And Jason says, there's no cats in my heaven.
We're out. It's been a rough night for me and Jason.
Back and forth.
Now, I have the Christian faith guide pulled up. Has a few points about...
Bill says, "Is Chris purr when Armando massages his
Billy,
head?"
I promise you there's purring. Show us. How do you purr?
You have a lot of cats. I'm allergic to cats.
You are. But you do okay at our house.
Yeah, I do pretty good, actually.
Tanya works pretty hard, though, making sure it's right.
Yeah.
So I think that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Religious scholars, there's two, like all things, Chris, there's two of different opinions on this. On one side,
on dogs go to heaven. Cats go to heaven. Oh.
On one side, some scholars disagree with the argument that animals have a different soul from humans. They point out that the Bible says that humans and animals are the same.
What verse is that, Phil?
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
Go back. I'm so encouraged by that. It's ridiculous.
We haven't got a verse yet.
For what happens to the sons of men also happens to animals. One thing befalls them as one dies, so dies the other. Surely they all have one breath.
Surely, that's an adverb.
Man has no advantage over animals, for all is vanity. Oh boy.
Daniel Navajas and
319. There you go. Ask, answered, going to heaven.
Ecclesiastes Church?
Right there.
The ones who live on Mockingbird?
That's the passage.
The Mockingbird in Oklahoma City.
That's the passage right there. You wanted a passage?
EKKE. What is Ecclesiastes what?
It's also in Psalms.
I know. What was the verse there?
319.
319.
Also under Psalms 36:6 says, "Your judgments are a great deep.
For fates of both men and beasts are the same.
That's exactly
As one dies, so does the other.
That's right.
They all have the same breath.
That's right.
Man has no advantage over the animals since everything is futile."
Going to heaven.
You know, we've asked.
We can put this to bed.
We've asked multiple pastors.
Well, you know
before.
what? They need to read the Bible a little more. We put this to bed. It's right there. It's proof.
I would think there's animals.
Yeah, I think
heaven.
there is. Yeah, Well, there was 2 of each kind.
Mosquito?
Why would you have done that? Well, 2 of each kind. Remember, they had to have 2 on the boat
Yeah.
when the water came. Didn't exclude animals in.
Geo Guthrie, no such thing as an evil cat, only evil people.
That's it. Gia Guthrie is wise. Don't know who the hell they are, but they're wise.
See, we've gone hour 40.
Oh, goodness. No. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah. We have to wrap this thing up.
Yeah, no, it's time to go. We've had a great show. Again, no Ronnie, so it's one of our top shows. Top shows.
No show next week.
Yeah, no show next week.
Chris is leaving.
I'm about to
So he doesn't trust Ronnie and I to do a show by ourselves.
set. Well, you don't have to turn the computer on.
There's that too.
But it's very simple if you do it. But yeah, no, I'm headed out to sea.
Headed out to some. This could be the last time we see each other.
Could be my maiden voyage.
It's not your maiden voyage.
Not my maiden voyage.
There's no first annual.
See here, the 18. There's no first annual. You see, the 18-year-old kid got dared and jumped off the cruise ship in the Bahamas.
Did he die?
Yeah, they couldn't. They still haven't found him.
My Lord.
Yeah, got dared and just jumped.
God.
Yeah, crazy.
That just makes me sick to my stomach.
Did you see the Carnival cruise ship get stuck in a storm and
I saw a 35-year-old's missing off a cruise ship right now.
35-year-old? Yeah.
Coast Guard.
I won't be going close to the edge.
So you almost died in your first cruise.
Well, we were safe, I thought. We had one engine go down.
How many total engines are there?
Well, I don't know. A propeller. I don't know. One of those went down, so it took a little while to get there.
Didn't you lose power for a while?
Lost power for a little bit.
It's not good, Chris.
Ship got hit by lightning.
See, all of these are bad things.
Yeah. Well, that's why this cruise is half off.
Because you almost died?
Yeah, they're taking care of us.
Jeez. Tell the folks where you're going on your cruise.
Sea.
Okay, we got that part.
Oh. Mahogany Bay.
Mahogany Bay, that's just south of Piedmont. Go ahead.
Belize.
Belize. Very, very exotic island.
You're going to go see some ruins. Don't go too far off. They got the...
Ruins. Oh, no, they'll shoot you.
Yeah.
Well, they got the big guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we are going to Cozumel.
Cozumel. That's how much time you spend in Cozumel?
1 day.
1 day. You got activities, you got excursions.
We're going to go see in Belize.
Yeah.
Well, first one's Mahogany Bay. We're going to go tip our toes in some sand and some water.
Okay. Do that in my house. Won't charge you anything.
Well,
I know. There's a cost.
There's a
you're
cost.
Right.
Yeah.
You need to distance yourself.
But no excursions. We're just going to get off the ship and just kind of hang out near the port area, and then we're going to get back on the ship, and then we're going to go to our next location, which is Belize. Mm-hmm. We're going to take a little river cruise.
Yep.
And go see some ruins. Kel wanted to go see ruins.
Yeah, I mean it's his trip, graduation present.
The trip we were supposed to take a long time ago, but
yeah.
And then we get back on the ship and we go to Cozumel.
Yep.
And we're going to a private beach.
What's it like to be able to afford fancy trips?
It's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
A lot of saving.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice, yeah.
Okay. Never done one of those.
Yeah, no. So this is our first vacation of the year. Of the year, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, we take some road trips. Those don't really count.
Those don't count?
I don't think so.
Been to 19 concerts this year.
Been several concerts.
Oh, no, I know.
I don't have any concerts in the schedule right now.
So are there performers on the cruise ship?
Yeah.
How stoked would you be if you got on a cruise?
Oh, they have them.
No, but say.
He's been on, yeah.
Special performance this trip, Tracy Lawrence.
Oh, he takes them.
And you haven't matched up?
It just started. He just started. Yeah.
You're going to go on a cruise with Tracy Lawrence.
How cool would that be?
I guarantee you will.
And it wasn't just him. There's others, but he was, yeah.
Well, that's the one that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got it. All right.
So what do I need to take?
Sunscreen.
Yeah.
A good floppy hat.
I definitely have a floppy hat.
Floppy hat. Good sunglasses.
Guy with the sunglasses.
You need at least 3 to 4 pairs of.
Well, you need birth certificate and passport.
Yeah, that's it. But you need Hey Dudes.
Which pair?
Take 2 or 3.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to take my clean ones because if I
Well, no, you need a good clean pair to wear on the cruise ship.
Oh,
Like
these?
Yeah, those would work. Yeah, those would work. Those are good. I got those exact same pair at my house. Yeah, those would work. Good neutral color. Wear them with a lot of things.
Oh, America.
Well, let's see. You want a good pair of flip-flops, sandals, flip-flops?
Yes, I got.
No, you got need that.
Yeah, I have a brown pair and a black pair.
Yeah.
And if you turn them over, there's a can opener.
You got reefs.
Reefs.
That's right.
Yes.
That's absolutely.
A little expensive. I didn't know.
I get a pair of reefs every August 9th for my son Jake.
Okay. Yeah,
do.
I have a brown pair of reefs.
Yeah. Yeah, reefs are amazing.
Yeah, a little heavy.
Yeah, they're so comfortable though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real cushiony.
Yeah, very cushiony.
Very
Yes.
comfortable. Good supply of shorts, t-shirts, couple of nice shirts like polos. You know, if you for casual wear.
See, like these shorts.
Those would work.
These are actually shorts and swim trunks.
That's a little redneck, but I'm not. No, my name's not Armando. We've only known each other 22 years. We're not.
There's no netting.
Oh boy, there wasn't netting. In case
Very
anybody's
very
asking.
comfortable. Very
The netting.
comfortable.
I can't wear shorts with the netting in it.
Yeah, me neither.
It's
That's
well, there's no room
those
for anything.
I don't think they make those. I don't think they make bathing suits with those nettings anymore. I don't think they do.
Would you ever wear a Speedo?
Again?
Yeah,
Well, we are on a private beach.
that's right. You're working
Drinks,
through this.
Drinks are free.
Drinks are free.
The food is free.
Food's free.
It's an all day
Excursion?
pass. Yeah, all day.
Yeah.
$15 taxi to get there.
Perfect.
$5 tip.
Perfect. Well, yep. It's about appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I got to get back. So
Yeah. No, you got to take care of them. Might want to give them 10.
Billy says cash for tips.
Oh yeah, cash for tips.
In
definitely.
fact, we pay extra money to get on the ship. We have to pay. You either pay for your gratuities then, or you can pay for them all up front. I paid all mine up front.
What was your total?
Gratuities?
Yeah.
I can't remember. $800, $400.
Good God, what kind of services are you
Four or
getting?
500. Well, you eat, when you're on the ship, you eat for free.
Oh, this is for everything.
Yes.
This is all inclusive
on the ship.
Okay, that's probably not too bad. How many days you on the cruise?
7 days.
It's a little over $100 a day of gratuity. Think about it like that, did you?
Well, it's maybe 4. I have the itemized receipt.
Okay.
I'll get back.
Yeah,
with
we'll
you.
break that down.
Yeah, $400 or $500. The sheriff says sunscreen.
Oh yeah, gotta have sunscreen.
When you got the thing with sunscreen, is got to make sure you reapply. Everyone knows to originally do
Do you
that.
use like what level are you at? What do you like?
About 35.
35.
35. I have to get the ones that are not greasy.
Yeah, that's not.
I
good.
cannot.
That's a bad
I
feel.
cannot.
No, you're just like this by the end of the day.
Yeah.
4 or 5 showers. You're doing that. Yeah, it's
And another thing, I don't like the salt in the water.
So are the showers on cruise ships tiny?
Yes.
So you can't really get in there and let her fly?
Can you be more specific?
I could. I don't know if you're going to want me to. No, I mean, you can't like relax, really like the shower heads don't way above you.
Yeah, it's
Cramped.
it's
How
a little
cramped would I be in a cruise ship
you would
shower?
you wouldn't be comfortable.
Wouldn't be comfortable.
You'd be okay, but you wouldn't be comfortable.
Another reason never to go on a cruise. Casino. They have a casino on this ship?
Yes, they do.
Will you be partaking in this? Do they have card games?
no card games?
Okay, then the answer is no. Chris will not be partaking.
I will not be punching buttons and hoping 2 bananas and a monkey pull up.
Well, that pays nothing.
I know you have
Yeah,
to have
if you had 3 monkeys
3
in
monkeys.
a row,
But sometimes when you have a house,
Yeah.
a moon, and a piece of pie, you win $5,000. I don't get that.
I've never seen that ever. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
This is the one you didn't say. The Dramamine tablets.
Yep, that's very good.
But they have the things that you put on the back of your ear now.
Well, then you look weird. You get that little spot.
It's like a Band-Aid.
Right, you get a little spot from the sun. Nobody wants to be walking
No,
around
no,
with a
when you're on the
spot.
cruise ship. You take it off, and then when you get back on it.
Oh, okay.
I think we had that.
Have you ever been seasick?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
No. I got a little sick at Mr. Sancho's.
Oh, boy.
That was a
Didn't
lesson.
agree with you.
That was a lesson learned
Lesson
that
learned.
day.
What
Yeah.
was wrong with Mr. Sancho's? Did it taste good?
That's the deal. It tasted good, but
Yeah.
you feel like, oh, yeah.
And then
I'll
you got a
have another
tummy ache?
Oh,
It was bad.
It was a life lesson. That was 4 years ago, and I still.
Oh, this happened on the last cruise?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Mr. Sancho's.
You don't want that.
Yeah, no.
How long were you down?
Half day.
Ooh, that wasn't a puke and rally thing. You were down.
Yeah, it was not good.
That's not good.
It was not good. I learned my lesson,
Okay.
but I didn't think I was that. I was, but
Yeah.
Dana says, "Don't forget satellite service for your podcasting for the private island." Just saying. I did pay extra money for the Wi-Fi package on the ship.
Yes, you did.
For only one phone, which would be my phone.
Yes.
So I will have that. So, Damon, if you need to get a hold of me, I do have my phone. Steph, here we go. Steph, do you get motion sickness? I'm sure he has a remedy for this too.
I bet he does.
Yeah, I bet he does.
You really
too.
should go get an IV before you go. You really should.
I got Kool-Aid.
That's the same.
Riding with Kat Long will get you seasick. I followed her. That was enough to get me sick. Where was Ryan? Ryan had one on here. Here you go. Ryan Cotting remembers it well. Probably going to need some unspoken prayers requests for Chris.
Morning at noon.
Brittany says she got seasick.
No bueno. No,
better, man.
it's bad. It's bad when you get seasick.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Call that chumming.
So I think I'm.
You're ready.
I haven't packed yet.
You're ready.
Not ready. Haven't
Well,
packed
you
yet.
got duffel bag, throw a few things in, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
You got your cash?
Not yet.
Okay, got your passport?
Expired.
Do you need a passport on this cruise?
That's the best way to go, but your birth certificate will also work.
Okay. All right.
For the Caribbean, there's some places that you have to have a passport,
yeah.
but for the Caribbean that we go, you don't. A birth certificate works.
Good. And we have all those.
Well, and even if our passports expired, our kids' passports are good.
Yeah.
So if we get stuck, you have the kids.
Oh, I'm good with that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll whip them into shape in a week or two.
Yeah, but I forgot what I was going to say, but birth certificate works.
Lightning. We said lightning.
Doesn't mean it's going to rain here.
No, that's probably right. I got to go to Philmart. I got to get some supplies on my way home tonight.
Supplies.
Yeah.
Steph says there's scopolamine patches is what they go behind the ears. Brittany says, I second the IV, Phil.
Yeah.
She gets the IV.
No, it would really
she
help.
does the sauna stuff, too.
It would really help. Really would.
And Carrie says, floaties in case you fall overboard. Good movie. Man overboard.
Now,
No, woman overboard. Men overboard. Man kissing woman overboard. It's a hell of a day at sea, sir.
hell of a day at sea, sir. That's very good. Now, you still have to use the ear protection when you...
My left ear, yes, I sure do.
So did you just get like a bad infection when you were younger or something, or what?
Okay, so I don't know. Remember, I thought I was in Colorado on vacation with Sam and her family.
Is when this happened?
And I thought it was swimmer's ear. So Karen put the alcohol.
Boy. Home remedy.
And it was a ruptured eardrum with alcohol down there.
Well, that felt nice.
Yeah.
How long did that last?
Lit me up.
Yeah, how long did that last? The pain. Here.
Let's see. I was
Are you over it yet?
45, so 22 years. Yeah, I have to wear the wax. I have to wear the wax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than the alternative.
Yeah. It's the water. I went snorkeling. And I got the salt water on my mouth. I was. The guy goes, sir, you have to quit spitting in the boat. I was like, dude.
You want me to puke in the boat? Or
Yeah.
you want me to spit in the boat? Which would you prefer? You're not getting both.
Worse.
Well, all right, buddy. Well, have a great trip.
Yes. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
it'll be fun. Hopefully, come back a little tan.
Oh.
A little tanner.
Yeah.
Been mowing the yard without the shirt.
Oh boy.
One time.
Putting on the gun show.
Putting on the gun show.
I hear you.
Yeah. So, all right. We appreciate you checking us out tonight. Yes, we got a new desk.
Thanks, Dave Evans.
Big, huge thank you to Dave Evans. We got a few things we're going to do to it.
Yep.
But when we have 4 people, it'll look great.
Yep.
And you'll see more of the desk with that. And we're going to do a few little things that won't show up on camera. But
Yeah.
it'll be really cool.
Yeah.
So big thank you to Dave. We've been waiting for this for
Cousin
a long
Dave
time. And it
came through in the clutch.
Surely did. So.
Yep. He said you'd have it by June 1st.
You sure did.
He made her.
He made it. So we are out of here. Big thank you to Silas B. Maxwell. We'll see if Chubbo has
if he's still here.
still here.
Yeah.
Phil, take next week off.
Oh, okay.
Vacation.
All right.
Dave's been working you. Let me give you a vacation.
Like a pack mule.
Man. He's Phil Nichols. I'm Chris Evans. So long.
Thanks for tuning in to the Open Mic Podcast. Join us each week from inside the Second Banana Media Studios located in beautiful downtown Guthrie. Catch our shows on Facebook and YouTube and also on Apple, Google, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Until next time, so long from Guthrie, America.
Check it out.